Welcome, fellow adventurers. Brunets here, and I am finally back with another figure review. Wow, I haven't done a figure review since my belly out figure. Well, I'm back now. Oh, and yeah, so the figure I will be reviewing today, he will be Red King, and not just that. I'll also be reviewing EX Red King. So, when it comes to Red King's history, there really isn't much. It's like he was found on a remote island in the original Ultraman, and he was found on a remote island filled with monsters. So, like an Ultraman version of Monster Island, and yeah, Ultraman and Red King fought, and you know how that goes down. Because Ultraman, usually always wins, yeah. But Red King soon made a second appearance in the show. Oh, and he mercilessly beat down Dorako and Gygus. And then as soon as he died again, and he made a bunch of other appearances and a bunch of other Ultraman series. It was even in Array Next Monster or in Ultra Galaxy Neo. Oh, which where EX Red King came from. Now he has made appearances in these newer Ultraman, like Ultraman Jinja, Ultraman X, but I know nothing about those two. So I can't really say anything about that. So yeah. Here's the detail on Red King. I really like the detail on Red King here. Sometimes we see him all bright yellow. Sometimes we see him dark yellow, and I really like how he was done here. And you look closely, all those blue marks along the yellow stuff. I really like how they did that here. And then there's some blue stuff on his hands, his feet. It's just really cool. I really like how the face looks. It's so cool. EX Red King, I also really like. He's got that huge fist. He's covered in lava. And his whole body is covered in lava. However, there's not really anything on the back. It's just all that. A lot of detail on the front, but nothing really on the back. And the face, that just looks menacing. We see Red King all goofy and stuff in his base form, but when you look at this one, doesn't that look threatening? You don't want to mess with the brutal monster Red King. Articulation, normal Red King, he can move his arms 360. And he can also turn his waist. He's 360. And his tail 360. EX Red King, his arms can turn 360. And his tail can turn 360. That's about it. 4 parts of articulation for Red King, and 3 parts of articulation for EX Red King. Now we move on to size comparison. First, obviously, starting off with these two, who obviously this doesn't seem to work well. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be the same size, but for some reason, I don't know if they're actually supposed to be the same size. Does Red King really turn shorter when he turns into EX Red King? I really don't. I don't really like that. But when comparing the two, EX Red King is more bulkier. Like some of his size from Red King, and he went into his fists, is to make the giant fists. Is you know what I mean? So when comparing Red King to EX Red King, I don't really like it. Now let's actually compare them to others. Yes, I actually have other figures now to compare them to. First, let's compare him with this monster. Telestan. They fought each other in the first episode of Ultra Galaxy. EX Red King wasn't a part of it, so let's compare these two. I actually think that works out. That looks pretty good. Now let's compare him with his rival for life, Gomora. Oh, that also looks good. Now, I'm going to compare him with Ultraman Zero, mainly because Red King is known for battling other Ultramen, and I don't think that works out. I think Red King is supposed to be bigger. So yeah. Now I'm going to decide to compare it with one more. It's not an Ultraman monster, but since it's a Godzilla figure, but since it's smaller than my normal figures, I figured, here, you'll see what I mean. Mechagodzilla 2. You see, this Mechagodzilla is smaller than the normal Godzilla figures, so I thought this would be a good idea to size compare these two. That looks pretty good, actually. What about EX Red King? Yeah, again, with Red King getting shorter in EX form, I can't really say anything for EX Red King. I really don't like his sizing. So overall, these are great figures. My only con about EX Red King is that he's shorter and he doesn't have much detail on his back. But overall, I really love these figures. I give Red King an 8 out of 10, and EX Red King a 7 out of 10. And because EX Red King has more cons than normal Red King. So, yeah, these are great figures. I really recommend them. So 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and so yeah, that's my figure review on Red King and EX Red King. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and out.